Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
That's checkmate.
Next move.
I win.
Next move.
You lose.
Next move.
I checked you.
Yeah, we ain't letting up. Yeah, we do it on the regular. Yeah, this shit is incredible. Yeah, this shit is impeccable. Yeah, gon' keep your head up. Yeah, I'ma grind, get the bread up. Yeah, times when we gon' grind. Yeah, we gon' know we gon' get shut up. Yeah, they ain't better than us. I want the bread and they to let us. How we getting money and we ain't letting up. My foot on the neck and they ain't giving up. Be the way we grind and I ain't giving up. I'm going so hard and never giving up. We grinding so hard, we never lived up. Successful things, we living it up. We fucking it up, we running back up. We getting that money, we double it up. They don't wanna really go fuck with us. We getting this cash, you know we the ones. We the ones, the golden ones. Getting this money, you touching my bag, you touching my team. We gon' hit bust. Your next move better be your best move, man. Better go ahead and run it up. I just wanna be successful. I'ma run it up with the next move. I'ma go hard with the next move. I'ma go crazy with the next move. I'ma run it up like steps do. Watch me go crazy with the next move. I'ma go crazy with the next move. Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
That's checkmate.
Next move.
I win.
Next move.
You lose.
Next move.
I checked
Yeah.
you. I told my kids, yeah, the sky is the limit. I'ma get money as long as they print it. Make my next move, my best move with my clan. I'ma get it from a little to a grown-ass man. I ain't letting nobody stop my show. I'ma get dough every damn week, though. Every damn day, I'ma get the cheese. Guacamole overdose and getting blue cheese. Got me running with niggas who don't give a fuck. 100 bells on the gumbo loaded in them trucks. Keep them guns on me 2 steps ahead of my enemy. Cause I know they wanna see me rest in peace. But I ain't going, I ain't went. Punk bitch. Get my money, get my hustle on. I'm rich. My whole team living life on successful shit. Rich. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanna be successful. I'ma run it up with the next move. I'ma go hard with the next move. I'ma go crazy with the next move. I'ma run it up like steps do. Watch me go crazy with the next move. I'ma go crazy with the next move. Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
Be your best move.
Next move.
That's checkmate.
Next move.
I win.
Next move.
You lose.
Next move.
I checked you.
Yeah, we ain't letting up. Yeah, we do it on the regular. Yeah, this shit is incredible. Yeah, this shit is impeccable. Yeah, gon' keep your head up. Yeah, I'ma grind, get the bread up. Yeah, times when we gon' grind. Yeah, we gon' know we gon' get shut up. Yeah, they ain't better than us. I want the bread and they to let us. How we getting money and we ain't letting up. My foot on the neck and they ain't giving up. Be the way we grind and I ain't giving up. I'm going so hard and never giving up. We grinding so hard, we never lived up. Successful things, we living it up. We fucking it up, we running back up. We getting that money, we double it up. They don't wanna really go fuck with us. We getting this cash, you know we the ones. We the ones, the golden ones. Getting this money, you touching my bag, you touching my team. We gon' hit bust. Your next move better be your best move, man. Better go ahead and run it up.
She got her toes and her nails did. Long hair, ass real big. Designer tab, you can see the ice drip. If you don't think she getting money, you tripping. But baby, you a star. Yeah. Baby, got started. I'm only here to crack the safe. If you step in my way, then somebody gotta pay. I ain't here to play. DJ, turn it up, I'ma blow a fuse. Why you cuffing that bra? Just let her choose. Gangsters don't dance, they step with it. Ain't no need of tripping, nigga, throw your set with it. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Drink a little bit, yeah, smoke a little bit. It's a girl's night out, gon' twerk a little bit. Work them heels, dress to kill, it's a party and we lit. She got her toes and her nails deep. Long hair, ass real big. Designer tag, you can see the ice drip. If you don't think she getting money, you tripping. But baby, you a star, yeah. Baby, you a star, yeah. Baby, you a star. You got them all looking while you buying out the ball.
What's going on, y'all? Good evening. So, as y'all can see, my cousin Crystal is over here in the yellow. My girl Crystal is over here in the yellow. She is here tonight. There she go, right there in the yellow and white. It say hello sunshine. That's my cousin Crystal tonight. We got Jada Waiter, of course, in the building. Jada Waiter never gets on camera, but since she has on yellow, she's in the building today on camera. Okay, so we got my girl Jada Waiter. I love you, Jada Waiter. I love me some Jada Waiter. But yeah, so introduce yourself real quick.
Hey,
even though I
everybody.
said Jada Waiter.
I'm Jada. Good to see y'all on camera today.
Yes, Jada is part of the podcast. She's been part of the podcast since the beginning. She be here and there on the camera, okay? But she's always here. Ain't that right? Look, you just be off camera. Well, you be on camera sometimes. We be getting you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But tonight we're talking about accountability. So I got a couple of videos. Oh, let me do the disclaimer. Because y'all know how we get, they call it Wildin' Out Wednesdays. Women Wednesdays is what my husband and them call the podcast. They said we be wildin'. All right. So everyone on the panel is expressing their opinion, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand's integrity. There we go. All right. So for whatever reason, y'all, everybody got on yellow, which is a good thing. Where is you at, Els? Twin. I'm coming. Oh, Twin is back there. I guess she eating because I made. Oh, are you? Well, I tagged your page. I already tagged you. So, but anyway, we talking about accountability tonight, and that can go a lot of ways. In relationships and being a parent. I feel just being an adult, people need to take accountability for things that they do and don't always put it on other people. It's kind of, is that hard? I don't know. No, that's right. But I'm just saying some people project they that they're not accountable for what they think, what they do. And they project it as a victim or as being hurt. They loud, ain't they? But yeah, can y'all hear me? But anyway, so
I'm sorry.
Oh, is that you?
No, I had the door open, get on the back of his devices because
it ain't working.
It ain't working, and I'm gonna get frustrated, and I don't want my Gemini start Gemini.
Okay, well we ain't gonna worry about that. We don't want that to happen.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Of course, we got my twin over here with the yellow on too. I promise you, we did not talk about this.
This is so crazy.
Nobody talked about wearing yellow. Nobody did. Honestly, they did. It might seem like it, but we didn't.
It was meant to be.
I wanna play a video about accountability. Well, first, no, that's not what I'm doing. Sorry, y'all. That's not what I'm doing.
Did you read disclaimer?
I did. Okay, I already read that. I wanted to. This is what I want to. My sister put this up early, and I just want to know y'all thoughts on this. It says, "What's your thoughts? Child been raised by mother and bonus father. The biological father been in and out of the child life, while the bonus father been providing protection and supporting every extracurricular activity. The child got in trouble in school, and the bonus father spanked the bonus son. The son was upset from the spanking and called his biological father, and the father showed up and assaulted the bonus father. What is the responsibility of the mother at this time?" That is the question.
Ooh, okay. So first of all, their whole dynamic is kind of off because this child doesn't have two parents; he has three parents.
Mm-hmm. Which is a good thing,
right? Although the bonus father is not the child's biological father, he is in the role of the father. So he's doing the day to day. You know what I'm saying? The day to day activities. He's involved in that.
He's more involved, actually.
Right. He's stepping up and stepping in for where the father is falling short. Right. There should be communication between all three
parties. I agree.
You know, and I come from the era, it take a village. So if Miss Shirley that stay next door to my grandma, that she's super cool with, see me outside cutting up, Miss Shirley gonna snatch me up. And then she gonna call my grandma. And my grandma gonna call my mama. And they probably gonna tell my aunties. I'm gonna get like 50 beat downs. Because that's the era I grew up in. So I wouldn't tell, I don't feel like him chastising, you know what I'm saying, or disciplining his son, what should have been an issue. If it's an issue and the child knows the issue between like certain people, parties don't like each other, y'all confrontational, children are gonna take that and use it against y'all. Yeah. They're going to pit y'all against one another, and y'all so busy bickering amongst each other about who gonna do what to whose child. The child getting some bullshit off. So, as far as the mother's responsibility, this is the children's fathers in the situation. What is she supposed to do? Get in amongst and break them up?
I think that since she's the woman and it's her ex versus the husband, what she need to do is actually just make sure that it's known and let him know that it's a respect thing over here. So whatever happens over here. So you got to respect that. And they should be able to communicate that. You know what I'm saying? If they can't communicate that, then there's something going on within those men, and you can't really stop it. Because obviously the other guy might have some type of animosity for some reason. You get what I'm saying? And it could be vice versa for the women too, with the dude's new girlfriend, you know, so they have animosity. Some people have animosity where he couldn't wait for the son to call to, you know, but far as the woman, what her duty is, she got to keep the peace. She should be able to keep the peace. But unfortunately, we can't really stop men from wanting to do what they want to do, right. Vice versa, when it comes to a man thing.
Right.
I don't know. I've not been in that. I haven't been, but I haven't been in that situation, so I really can't say like what I should do because I've not been in that situation. I haven't. You know, I haven't had to
wait. Stop, y'all.
I haven't been in that situation either. I feel like it's the woman's job to have established that conversation with the guy she brought in the home of the everyday with her son. And this is a male as well. So your son is a male. Like, so I have daughters, but I feel like when you establish that, because everybody, be doing stuff. The child be getting away with stuff, but it's the adult's job to make sure the motives and the way they co-parent of anyway is established and conversated in the household first in a mature way. So if you know this guy that you got in the household and he's really not mature for real, or his motives is hitting your son is, just to show your son like he can hit him, or just to show like the father, like, yeah, I'm here every day. Like, it be motives to people doing. So I feel like it's the woman's job to know what that motive is, and did she have that established conversation. And I feel like if he a grown man in the house, doing that every day with you with a son, then I feel like he would have already been prepared to have that type of act with his father. Because I feel like even if as a guy, even if you didn't have that conversation with his actual biological father, you pretty much know from the woman how this guy probably might be if you with the son. And sometimes I feel like depending on how that child act, whether they getting away with it or not, I still feel like it's the adult's job to be mature in the situation. Maybe certain situations where it may cause more drama, maybe you might have to find another different way to discipline the son. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it just depends. Like I said, it depends on how the adults acting and reasoning as to disciplining anything. Like, so, but that's my thing.
Yeah. I think that it could be vice versa, because even though I'm married to this man, he shouldn't, even though it's a male boy, it's not always the right thing to put your hands on the kids. Okay. Sure. You can have a conversation with the kid, and just speak with him. As him being a man, he should have been able to sit the young man down and just have a conversation. Now, if the mama want to whoop him, then okay, that's cool, because that's the mama.
Severity.
I know, but
it depends on what the severity of what it is. But still,
I'm not gonna allow my husband to whoop my kid.
So yeah,
I'm just not gonna allow it. That's gonna be a conversation that me and him have, where I'm gonna say, okay, you most definitely can discipline him, far as being a man and speaking to this young man and trying to see if you can have a conversation with him and tell him what he did wrong and let him know what he could do right. As a man, you should do that. But putting your hands on him and beating his ass because you mad too, it's not a good thing.
Yeah,
it's not a good thing if the mother is mad and putting her hands on it. If that's the case, it doesn't matter if you man or woman.
That go both ways.
Whooping the child when you upset.
So me being, let's flip it. So I'm with my husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his daughter did something to me, and I beat the shit out of her. And I'm not the mother. Me and that mother, her mama gonna get into it.
I did that.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, that's gonna be a problem.
That was me. And her mama, her aunties, a whole bunch of them wanted to fight me, but y'all not raising her. Y'all ain't raised her.
So how did you see
that? Y'all didn't raise her. I didn't have her since she was 3. She out of pocket right now. Ain't nobody coming to the rescue. I've asked for assistance. I've asked for, and ain't nobody helping me.
From the mama.
From everybody.
Right. Aunts, uncles, the ones that wanted to fight you. They wanted to get in that, though. They wanted to fight you, though.
So it's like, what do? That was my last resort. I did the talking. You know what I'm saying? The different types of discipline. You know what I'm saying? That was the last resort for me. And I didn't birth her, but I raised her. I did more than her biological did. So in situations like that, I've been a step parent. So I know how children pit mother, you know what I'm saying, the mom, the biological mom and the step. I know how they pit each other together, because they know, oh well, I know she don't like my mama, or I know my mama don't like her, so I'm gonna talk a little, you know what I'm saying? They do that. Like that's what children do. They are very manipulative in that aspect. So like I said, if you have a dynamic where, like I said, there's 3 parents or even 4 parents, you have to have adult conversations like, hey, I got a problem with X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if you have a problem with me disciplining my stepchild or my bonus child, then you need to be available. You need to be present.
Mm.
It can't be no over the phone. I need you to pull up.
Mm.
If you can't do that and be a part of a solution when it comes to raising these young adults, how can you complain?
Mm.
If they did it to you, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was you, then they cut up on their actual biological parent as their father. If he cut up in school and you was a present biological father, you probably would do the same thing that the stepdaddy did.
Mm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like,
I agree too.
I feel like I said, if that conversation was established, then yeah, that means the guy, and
I agree
you
too.
know, he doesn't have no problem with that, even though it's his kids. So whatever comes from the actual mother, I mean, it is what it is. And like I said, it's different too with a different established households as far as men even hitting, period. Like I don't know nothing about that, but I know a friend that was raised with her dad in the household. But some of them, her sisters, they had different dads, but she used to get regular whoopings from her father. And that's not always,
Right.
taught either, I don't know. But for me, roles of women disciplining, to me, it's a difference. But there is a different level of conversation I feel like we should have on a different time as far as hitting, period. Like, like you were saying, like there are different ways to.
I know people marriages break up over their children.
Yeah.
Because the mother won't allow the bonus dad to discipline.
Yeah. And
so damn, I spit and shit. But yeah, the bonus, the bonus dad is not allowed to touch or discipline
the sons,
the kids. Period.
Yeah.
And then the kids be out of pocket.
Crystal, what you think? Cuz
shut up. Where's she at?
Yellow and white.
Well, I experienced that, but he didn't want me to discipline his son a certain way, and then she drama anyway. But he was present, like you said. He could correct it anytime. Or like rather than in my presence, he will correct it, like make them get it together. It was one time I had to yell, but I didn't have to put my hands on. But I basically shut the whole house down. Right. Letting it be known, because I don't never do that. But when it is too much, it's too much, because it was coming against my child. At the time, I had one daughter, and he, they were like bullying basically her at that time.
Right.
And no,
that ain't cool.
In her space. So I had to get with them, but I still didn't have to hit them. But I do know if I did that, we already talked about not discipline each other's kids, so it is what it is. And like I said, I have a daughter with him, but I still don't want him to guys to discipline my daughters, like not hitting physical. Like, that's crazy.
I don't. Me personally, I don't believe, even if you're the biological father, it kind of don't sit right with me with a man. Would a man discipline his daughter? Yeah, it just don't sit right. Like my dad's never.
So he's not supposed to whoop the daughter, the man?
No.
I don't feel comfortable with that. That's do that with your sons. You got the boys, I got the girls. Right. That's how I feel about that. I would never wait. Like, nah.
I get feel comfortable battling, like, if I don't have sons, like I said, but I always know that I was going to be a tattletale boy mom. Like, after a while, I'm not going to be battled. Like, I'm telling your dad every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every
like,
time.
I say, I'm
you say what?
I'm hoping you straighten him out.
I thought you was want me to call your daddy.
I don't even want to. I don't want to deal with that. It's a certain.
I'm making sure somebody said they couldn't hear him. My bad, y'all. I apologize.
You call him get on the speed there. Especially if you a good daddy too, and you put
And they act tough young.
What?
No, too
Oh,
much.
I
We don't even
thought,
wanna do that.
man, I thought your chest get elevated or
Yeah,
something.
see?
What is that? That's feedback.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it down.
So you-
Hello.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm gonna have to discipline my son different than my daughters. If I
Mhm.
have to discipline him, like physically, like
Yeah,
yeah.
I just
That
feel.
might be unfair, but I'd rather punch you.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Because that's in your chest, because that's
Shocking
too
on.
much.
Shocking.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That
Sometimes, depending on what it is,
Just
if
do it.
you can't
too
put
much,
your hands on my kids.
Just
Period.
do a real quick
'cause
hot to
that's
like
too
right
much.
here. This a real
You try to
like
fight me,
I
it's too much.
yeah, right there. Yeah, it's not.
But you're not gonna have to put your hands on my kids, right?
Right.
You're not gonna have to do
But
that.
it's people that
But
deal with
when they become
crazy
adults,
kids.
sometimes, like say for instance, you with somebody, you married to a person for years, the kids them got raised up, they adults and shit, and you
You hate them adult kids, don't you?
I don't hate them. I don't like them. No, I don't like them. And say for instance, the adult kids, they get older and they disrespect the home, and you have to put your hands on the daughter, or he has to put his hands on my son, the adult ones, because some when they become adults, they drinking, they don't know how to handle their liquor, and they at the function and they doing too much, they being disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? Like
You're not
you
invited.
might have to, you're
Your
not
kid
invited, but
gonna have
right.
to-
That's why I'm about to you might sometimes you might have to like yoke them up. I say yoke
I
them
agree.
up. You feel me? But what about that as adults? You feel what I'm saying? Like that bonus dad or that bonus mom might have to yoke them up.
I agree.
Y'all grown then at that point.
Okay, so it's a difference when they kids
But
and
who
the adults.
gonna take it too far?
They do.
child?
The child every time.
No,
Every time.
the child gonna take it too far, but some parents might take it further
That's what I'm saying.
because
That's the one that's gonna take it too far.
unfortunately.
That's
Yeah, because
that's
we're gonna
the
say
part.
this. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. My mom used to say that all the time. And she ain't cuss, but she used to be like, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. I used to be looking at her like, oh, you gonna kill me? Like,
Stop trying to don't.
my mom, I sound like my mama too. That's how she did. That's how she did. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. She said, ow. She sung that. I was like, oh, I'm about to run away.
Yeah, you get hurt
But
when they
yeah.
want to children.
Shout out to Imate Moore.
Yeah, shout out to Imate Moore. But yeah, but I'm just saying, like, she used to say that a lot. But that goes for the little kids. Like, I really didn't have to whoop my children.
They should be like, I'm talking teenagers.
They knew how to act in the restaurants.
Teenagers.
Oh, the teenagers horrible because they start feeling themselves. They start feeling themselves when they start having sex.
I'll be the ones that be ready to fight.
When they start having
Poke your
sex,
chest out,
and
too much.
and the girls is worse
And they dad
than
ain't
the
there,
boys.
and it's just you and him.
The girls is worse than the boys.
I'm getting flashbacks. Y'all just,
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
Like my son
I
is
just
very
seen a lot.
respectful, but he's been disrespectful. You get what I'm saying?
You got girl.
But he ain't. It's a different when it comes to my daughters because they mouths, and that's what the men say about the women, the mouth, and it's like the girls make you want to kick their head through the wall.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what with the
washer and dry,
right.
like that.
But what the
Man.
girls do though, so what the girls do is they
Should you put your hands on them though?
They-
as
but-
a bonus.
every time.
Then that's gonna be a big deal because
It's
they got
not-
a mama.
Well, your mama should have you.
Right. Oh.
Your mama should have you.
Oh.
Because if you can't respect me in my home and you think you're gonna jump fly and act and do all
go
the
back
things
to
that
your
you
mama
do,
house.
you can go to your mama house, but you don't want to go because you like it over here.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
I
So
gotta
you
do
can't
the
do
horn on
what you
that.
want
Hold
to.
on.
You can't do what you want to do over here. 3 times. Them girls every
that.
She
time.
probably really can't even over there at her mom's.
I'm not going. You're not. Because before I was a mother, I was Londa. I was a whole person. And them kids, they
I just want to love my children, my bonus children, my bonus children, parents, everybody. I want to love everybody. I want everybody to be respectful. I want everybody to come together and worry about the children, because even though they're adults, we are adults. We're older than them. So we should come together as adults and as family and always respect each other. And it should never be no drama, because that's ridiculous. Like,
Everybody
okay,
can't do
I
it.
understand that this is your child, but yes, I cussed him out because he cussed me out. So yes, I cussed his ass out.
So
You
that's
feel what I'm saying?
But
Yes,
people don't
I
wanna be
told him, he
mature.
called me
I'm trying to tell
bitches.
you,
He
so.
threatened my house. He said all kind of shit. So yes, I called him all kind of bitches too.
but what I'm saying,
And I told him to get his mama. You get what I'm saying?
but
So,
what
yeah,
I'm saying is the whole thing be if
that's petty
the
though.
children, but if the children acted
I'm
the
trying
way
to
that
work
they
on it.
act to their bonus parent, if they acted that way to their biological parent, the person that has
we don't matter.
the person that has the problem with
Yeah.
you because you did what you did, if they did the same thing to their biological parent that they did to their bonus parent, the
What up,
biological
Becky? What's up,
parent
family.
would, what?
Yeah, but see, that's what
They
I'm
would
saying.
never. So why is it
Exactly.
okay for them to treat me like that
Yeah, you should
Because-
be having a conversation with
with your child?
Exactly.
But people don't.
Like
Well,
I said, I
well,
don't
that's where
take
they
my
get it
child
from.
to disrespect you, despite my differences with that adult, with my child.
But that's why they at my house, because they don't punch the mama and all that. So you know, me being a bonus mama, I don't got nothing. You already done disrespected
You could
your
never to
mama.
me.
So I don't matter. Like,
But that's crazy though.
I'm just saying, like, I'm the bonus mom. Your biological mom, you disrespected,
But
right?
that's crazy
So,
though.
I don't have a chance.
But you should matter. You
I
should
don't have
matter.
a chance.
Once you don't do what kids want.
But you should.
I don't have a chance.
You should matter. You know why you should matter? Because your biological parent has to. As your bonus parent, I choose to.
Oh, can we do the whole? Oh my God.
I don't
That's right.
have to.
That's right.
I'm choosing to. I don't have to be. I'm saying I don't have to be your stepmama. I don't have to interact with you. I don't
No,
have
I
to
do
help
not.
raise you. I choose to do those things, and
So be
Oh.
and you
respectful.
gonna disrespect me? Don't play with me. I don't play none of the time.
I don't
So
either.
as a
I'm sorry.
as a parent, and I'm married now, and I have children. I had children prior to my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Before I got married, I came with children that weren't grown. My son was like what 9, 10 or something like that. My daughter was like what 14.
Yep, my children was like,
So it's like,
yeah.
you know, my daughter, she was all right. You know what I'm saying? My son still needed some help. You know what I'm saying? He still needed some male influence.
Mm.
You know, and never at any point in time did I tell my husband, I would prefer that you're not. Nah. Because he's about 9 or 10. He's at that age. He's at the age where the woman is supposed to be like this anyway.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I done loved on him. I done showed him what real love feel like. I done showed him how, you know what I'm saying, a woman's supposed to tend to you and take care of you in certain aspects. I done did the mother shit.
Mm.
Now it's time for somebody to show you how to be a man, not a man shit. I ain't got that. That's above my pay grade.
Mm.
So
Can I say that about the marriage stuff? Right. I'm married and my husband got children, and I'm gonna say this: I love all my husband's children because I love my husband, so I could not love his children. Right. I'm just not dealing with the bullshit that they've been raised on with their parents. You get what I'm saying? Because they get that shit from their parents, the bullshit that they own as being adult children and being teenagers, because that's who raised them, the mamas. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you have to still respect the parents. You know, at the end of the day, I still respect the moms, the parents, you know, shit like that. I just don't like certain shit I hear, and I might get involved in it, but I'm learning, just let them handle that. You get what I'm saying? But I can't let them handle it because they don't do it the correct way.
So look.
Am I wrong for that?
No, I'm saying this like that's just a lot of things. You
respect
know
it.
what?
They don't do it the correct way.
You can't This shit you do with your mama, you can't do that shit with me.
But that's the thing. You can't.
You can't do that shit with me. I'm a different person.
Right.
I got boundaries. And you cross these boundaries. I'm different than you. I'm built different.
Right.
You ain't gonna like how I react. I would suggest that you not cross my boundaries.
Yeah, so if you want them kids,
if you want to come and tap dance and tightrope on my boundaries, then you gonna fuck around and find out.
You gonna fuck around and find out.
But if you're an adult, then I don't give. Come on and fuck around and find out. I can show you, but I can tell you.
Mm-hmm. But I love being one. This is just because it's day to day. But with me and my husband, connecting families. Okay, my husband got a big family. I got a big family. He got people on his family side that's talented as hell. Music, he got it. Same thing on my family. Music, everybody respectful, raised very well.
Mm-hmm.
But his children had a problem with me. My children never had a problem with him. And that's what we had to deal with as being married. My children has always been respectful. But they haven't been respectful as they think they was. They just ain't cussed them out or did none of that. They've always been, respectful to them, but I've got cussed out, called all kind of names and by older children. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was a difference where what I had to deal with versus what he had to deal with on my family side. And that was such a problem because
look at it like this, Hush.
I'm reckless though. I'm just saying, like, I'm one of them type of people that I felt like I'm not dealing with that shit. So I clowned them back. Right. So, but it don't feel good. This is what I'm trying to say. It don't feel good because I want to have all that love for everybody. I want everybody to be able to come together and be respectful with the kids, with the grandkids, and leave.
Well, what I find that a lot of times that when a man, that has children, and then he finds a woman, and then they get married, I find a lot of times that the children don't like that because that woman is taking him away. He's not as accessible as he used to be. Mm. He don't do as much as he used to. I used to be able to call him anytime and he would just pull up. Or I was able to call him and he gave me what I wanted. That's or you know what I'm saying? He's not as accessible. So because he's not as accessible as he used to be, you know what I'm saying? Now he acting different. And he acting different is because of her. I don't like her. She making him act different. No, bitch.
That ain't what it was. Yeah.
He not your personal, you know what I'm saying, gopher, ATM, you know what I'm saying, roadside assistant. He not there for you. You know what I'm saying? You grown as fuck. Yeah. Be an adult.
Hey, I gotta clap on that. That's funny as hell. It's a difference when he married me because I come first before the kids. Right. Before the mama, all of that. If you marry somebody that don't feel that way, that ain't the right one for you.
Because you forsake all others when you get married.
Yes. That's in the Bible.
That's not saying you just don't deal with nobody else. That means
deal with everybody.
You still deal with people, but this person's well-being comes before yours.
Because at the end of the day, they moving on.
Right.
The kids, the mama, the grandma, the whoever. But now we done broke up because of your family. And at the end of the day, we supposed to be like this and not allow that to come into the marriage because it's your family. You get what I'm saying? You have to be able to have that connection. But I'm going to do what my cousin said, Crystal. Communication is the key.
If you don't stop.
Hey, Crystal, put her shit on top. Put her shit on top right there. On the top. No. On top of the pillow.
I cannot. You can't.
Set that up. Yes, you can. I know how to do it. Don't talk
get over here and do it.
Yeah, let me do it real quick because y'all tripping. Yeah, that's how you gotta do.
Honey bee.
But yeah, so communication is the key. Ain't that right, Crystal? Oh, I forgot you ain't here today. But anyway.
Oh.
So
hey, this is your cousin. I know. You done tuned in or try to catch a clip.
She don't know I'm gonna send it to
her.
Or
you gonna go back and replay this. Your cousin is off the chain. Like, do you see this shit? You see this shit? That's your
hey, but
cousin.
no, that's my boo. But at the end of the day, though, what I was saying is you got to be able to respect one another. Y'all got to have that communication. So if you don't know what you supposed to respond on with your ex beating up your bonus dad, you feel me? That's a problem. You get what I'm saying? Because that's messy. Because that go vice versa with the women too, beating up the mama and that shit is a mess.
I'm not that invested.
Me either. Like I'm not investing in that.
Like, I'm not investing in that.
Y'all threatening me. Look, I've been having people threaten me.
I don't have to.
I don't have
right.
to.
They threaten me. They threaten me. I done had threats and everything.
When you tell them, hey, you don't like how I got all her shit packed up right now. I'm ready to drop her off. Where you at? I'll drop her off to you right now. You can go ahead and take it from here. They don't be wanting that. No, they don't. They want to. They want to control shit in your house. Nah, baby. Nah. You ain't controlling nothing over here.
Oh, and I got something else though, right? It's supposed to be about love. So back to the accountability. Women need to take accountability. As me being a woman, as being insecure when it comes to your friends, even family. It could be males. We have to take accountability for ourselves when we know that we're jealous of things because of the shit that we say, the shit that we do. Like a person could be right by you and be lightweight trying to cut you up in front of your face with a compliment. You get what I'm saying? So, but they ain't taking accountability to that because they giving you a little shady ass compliment that they doing good.
Yeah, they don't want to admit to it.
They don't want to admit to it, but the shit be shady. You get what I'm saying? So, and that go for people starting drama. Let me hold on. Issues. Let me put this on here. Let me put this on here.
I just think that people need to own that shit.
Look right here, creating drama just to make the other person walk away.
I think everybody should own that shit.
Oh, have anybody experienced that? Yeah. Somebody creating drama for no reason. The shit came out of the blue.
Yeah. That's because they want to get out here and go do what they want to do. Yeah,
but they say so. Crystal says so you can play the hurt party in a situation. Some people create it to play like the victim. That's basically what she's saying.
In a lot of situations, the victim be the villain.
Yeah, a lot of times.
The person that's out here crying that they the victim be the villain. I just don't like. I don't like when nobody don't own their shit. I mean, if you did something, you was cool with doing it. So when somebody call you on it, you should be cool with somebody calling you on it. If you was out here finagling in these streets, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody at home. When they call you on your shit, don't try to reverse, flip it, smack it, rub it down, and put it on something and put it on that person. You did that shit. Say you did that shit.
I wanna play this video for y'all real quick.
Everybody can move forward.
Yeah, I want to play this video real quick. Just listen to it and watch it real quick. Hold on. Who are you? Oh, I'm on the wrong shit. Oh wait.
You on Lethea? Where she been? Where you been, Lethea?
We'll see her on the
I never see her on the bus. Where you been, Lethea?
My birthday, bitch. Like how the is you doing all that extra makeup, all that extra jewelry and shit, bitch? And then you going to hoochie cut the shorts, knowing that coming with us out. That's weird, bitch. You not my friend for real, bitch. You not real.
Okay, but
it's my birthday.
First off, if that's
about me.
If that's your you should be looking at me.
Okay, bitch, you don't even need to be giving him a reason to look at you, bitch.
Bitch, I'm just being
bitch,
I'm just being me.
Wear a jean skirt, bitch.
Bitch, I'm just being me. Why are you yelling? Like, it's not even that deep.
My feelings hurt, bitch. You supposed to be a real bitch and you trying to look better than me.
Okay, the fuck, bitch, what you wanted me to wear? Some hand-me-downs and some corduroys, bitch?
You should have put on a jean skirt or some leggings or some baggy jeans, bitch. You know you got more body than me. That's not right, cuz. That's wrong.
Bitch, that's not wrong. Bitch, that's how you
Like,
mad.
because we're supposed to be enjoying my birthday. And I can't even enjoy my birthday because you're looking
Bitch, how
better
are you
than me.
gonna allow
You're
what I
looking
have
better
on?
than me.
How are you gonna allow what I have on to make you feel a type of way on your birthday? Like, the fuck?
Like, every time we go in the spot, they're looking at yours. They're looking over me. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Oh my gosh.
It's my birthday. My birthday, bitch. Like, how the is you doing all of that extra makeup?
That's
She
weird.
mad
That's weird.
at the chick because the chick looked better than her.
That's weird.
It was dressed up better than
That's
her.
weird.
Right. This is what I'm about to say. Okay. I've been there where not that extent, because I would have probably smacked her in her mouth while she was driving, right? Back then, because they young. But I'm sorry, y'all. Because I used to be off the chain, like, you feel me? But I ain't gonna wreck and make her kill me too. You know, I would have thought about it. But anyway, I would have waited till she parked and shit like that. But anyway, but at the end of the day, that's not your friend. That's what women need to understand. But I've been there where somebody told me, like, oh, I didn't know we was wearing, dressing up. And I wasn't dressed up. I'm just doing me, right? They felt the way about what I had on compared to what they had on. So that's why I played that, because she went overboard with all that. But she was worried about her dude saying her body better than hers and
Why
what
you
she
invite
wore.
her? Why you invite her?
Right. If that's your friend.
Women just insecure on every level. I celebrated my best.
But we gotta take accountability to that insecurity and that bullshit though. We gotta take accountability.
Even about a color. I celebrated my best friend's birthday. I had one of her friends that we shared similarly, but they was closer friends. But I didn't even know what color my best friend was gonna even wear for her birthday. But as soon as I came in, her friend that we kind of share, but they closer, she was like, "You gonna wear weird? You know, Sharon wear for her birthday." And I just like, like, I ain't think like my friend would feel away because I know how me and my friend is. Like, we don't act jealous of each other, or
right.
That's not a big
so
thing.
What was the point of that?
I don't know, but I ended up, saying that to my best friend, and she was like, "Oh, girl, don't worry about it. Like, we don't be on that." But there are some women that really be on that. Like, that means if it was her birthday, you wear a color that she's wearing for her birthday. To her, you outshining.
That's just dumb.
Even in the color, like that's crazy.
Dumb.
I know.
That's just dumb. If these are your friends,
yeah, you should be able to want those.
It don't matter.
They know how you come.
You know what I'm saying? It's what. Put that shit on. What's the dress? Put that shit on. That's a dress code. Put that shit on.
That's right. That's what.
Be
put on what you feel.
We all out here beautiful, cutting up, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Good energy. Like, people be worried about the wrong thing.
Put on what you feel.
And they so shallow. They so shallow.
I had somebody get mad about a party, and they were doing their vows, and the friend came in like she had on a wedding dress too, like, but hers is better than the bride's, and she loved them. She was celebrating it, but she overdid it because that's her style. You get what I'm saying? But the bride took that personal. Like, don't come in here wearing a dress like you're getting married.
Like, so what the fuck? Like, you supposed to be in my closet? You want to come pick out my outfit for me? Like that? What? I wish a motherfucker would tell me that they pissed off because I got this on and I'm making them. I'm not making you feel anything, sugar. You making yourself feel like that.
You got to take accountability.
I take a picture with you because we look whatever.
We look like steak out here.
I'm ready to be excited.
Right.
And they were like, "Oh, is they said, you want to be part of the wedding? Whether you was a part of the wedding, not a part of the wedding, like as far as like
But
like
that
it's supposed to be vibes.
that
like
but that goes
it.
that goes to show that, you know what I'm saying,
I'm ready
these
to take
people don't be
pictures.
real friends. You're not really their friend. Like you're not they're around for some other reason, you know.
Like, what if Hasha got mad at us with this Jello?
Right. I want to give a fuck.
I was mad.
Like, oh, we just yelling like her and David.
Like,
Yeah, I most definitely was mad. I looked at her.
Nobody
We both.
cares.
She looked at me like I looked at her back like. We did though. We did. We looked at each other like. But no, I never get mad.
I was crazy though. I was standing right there talking to her. She ain't paid no attention, nothing. And then until I looked at her, she was like, "Oh, you get on my nerves." I'm like, "Girl, whatever." You know.
I got a best friend. We done did that like 4 times.
Like what to say? Oh, right.
Like the whole. It's so weird. Like,
me and my best friend.
We love taking pictures. We
in the salon. We would come to literally. She would be at home. I'd be at home. Used to call it getting dressed for the day. Because we at the salon, then we might go grab a shot or two. You know what I'm saying? We got dressed for the day.
Right.
And literally same colors. You know what I'm saying? Fishnets at the same time. Fatigues at the same time. You know, like I think we even had like the same skirt at one particular point in time. Like, bitch, okay, now this is getting out of hand.
This is me and my sister Efrata. Same shit, same purse, same jacket, same shoes. We'll dress up, right? Not one time, at least about 15 times. But more than that, we don't have on the fishnets with the shorts, with the boots, with the same purse, with the same jackets.
It's the vibe.
Like, and so we got to the point where we had to say, we got to a point though. No, but we got to a point where we used to call each other. If we knew we was going to the same place, we'll say, "What you wearing?"
Yeah,
and she'll say, "I'm wearing blah 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 blah," and I say, "Oh man, okay, I ain't gonna wear that then." Damn, you know what I'm saying? And we'll laugh and make a joke about it, and she'll do the same thing with me, like, "What you wearing?" And I'll be like, "I'm wearing that brown purse with the blah blah blah," and she'd be like, "Oh man, that's what I was gonna wear." Like, so we'll try to like switch it up a little bit, but sometimes we just say fuck it because that's how we feeling. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll link up. She wear it her way, I wear it my way. The colors, you know, it ain't exactly the same. It's just that we had the same ideas.
So me and my bestie, we went to a hair. We went to a not a hair show, but we're all the cosmetologists and nail tech and shit get together. It was a expo.
Oh,
like Bronner Brothers, but it was in Chicago.
Okay.
And we packed. It was me, her, and this other stylist. We drove up to Chicago. Like literally, we got into a room. We got into the room and everything. We was unpacking the clothes, and like for real, like we damn near literally packed the same type of shit to the point that it made the other girl uncomfortable because she thought we had planned the shit. Like wow. Nah, this is some shit that just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it just if you're around somebody
uncomfortable, and it wasn't even her.
It's not
party.
Even planned. It's not. He was not even.
So what? Even if it
what
was,
do you want me to do?
Why is it that serious?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Serious to people like your mama jokes when we was kids is weird.
What it be is, what I feel, what I think it is that there's certain individuals that befriend you because
to copy.
Not just that, but I some people that befriend you because they want to attach to you. You know what I'm saying? They like you have a certain aura, a certain light, a certain style, a certain something about you that people gravitate to you. So they befriend you to get the residuals. You understand?
Yeah, so when they technically do friend you a certain way every blue moon, it's really fake.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you only doing it, you probably being you, but you really doing it with me because you want to try to stay that, like you said, that attachment.
Right. You want
they be copying. Y'all motherfuckers be copying.
You want the perks. You want, you know, because you see people paying attention to
y'all
me.
Be copying.
Or you seeing how people treat me. You know what I'm saying? You want people to treat you the same way. So you think you're going to get the same love, the same attention, the same things that I get by association.
Take other people's lives.
Right. By association. You can never, you know what I'm saying, be you. You can't be me. You can't do how I do.
I mean, we could wear the same thing and it won't look the same.
It won't look the same because we'll
So
put it
that's
together.
just the real, that's just real deal on that. Like,
So
I
you
done
mad
seen.
because apparently you feel like the other person wore it better, but why are you,
Why you
mad?
At the end of the day, people
I
gotta.
don't know.
This go for women. This go for men. We all
the
have to take
insecurity.
accountability
It's
for
the
one
insecurity.
another, for ourselves. We have to take accountability for
So,
ourselves.
I'm gonna hit another scenario with accountability, and this might not go over.
It might go over my head.
No, it might not go over with everybody in the audience.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
I had a thick booty friend back in the day.
It's a thick booty friend.
I'm
crying.
I never be insecure about the thick booty friends I hang out with. Like even before I like, okay, before that, I always like regular. I had one that was really insecure in my life when I didn't even dress like her, like even like meaning like a certain way, like all that. It used to be crazy.
It's the thick
she
booty
used to be
friend.
even mad that I even
me.
didn't even like put it on a certain way sometimes, like because I don't have to do all that sometimes, but when I do, I will. But if I'm me, like you know what I mean, everybody really ain't them, even when they look good. Like people still be upset and jealous.
I felt trash, and it doesn't look like $1 million.
I be thinking like the thick booty women too be insecure. They be the most.
Well, it ain't about what they look like though. It's about within. It's never been about the outer. It's always the within, right? Because a person can be beautiful and cute and but they ugly as fuck. So it's about they enter they actions, they vibes, how they are. So that really has never mattered. That go for men and women. To me, because I know a lot of people when it comes to men, when it comes to women, you know, they look a certain type of way and they popular, but they attitude and they oral, they vibes is fucked up and shitty. Make them look like a doodle stick. You feel me?
Garbage juice.
Yeah. But sometimes I'm saying people are saying like they vibing. Like I didn't find out till long.
I said a doodle stick. What that look like?
Friendship that she was really fucked up and crazy for real on that side, but she never like showed that like to a certain degree.
She did by saying little certain shit.
No.
Oh.
No.
So, yeah.
A lot of insecure people just don't say it, certain stuff.
But they do. You know, you would know. That's the only way you know that they insecure. Because of their actions. It's their actions. It's their words.
Yeah. You know,
it's their actions. It's the way they fucking move. It's their words. But I'm telling you, it's gonna come out. There's no way a person is super insecure.
It's not gonna come out.
And you're not gonna know that.
And it's gonna come out. It'll come out, but it don't always come out immediate. It can come out years down the road. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, damn, for real? That's how you feel? Like you in the whole, like I had a person that was close to me, super close to me. You know what I'm saying? And then like they wasn't, like they just like fell off. Like they just like, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like when I needed a friend the most, bitch, you ghost. Okay, you weren't never my friend. You know what I'm saying? And then you would go back and be like, well, toward the end, you did used to say a little comment here or there. You was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, reflecting on your relationship, like, damn.
That's me. I reflected.
Damn,
years.
For real. And you make you feel bad, like I wasted my friendship on you. Like I could have befriended somebody else that would have been true. I could have.
What's up, Jay?
I could have wasted that. I could have spent that time befriending someone else that, you know what I'm saying, could have been a lifelong friend. That could have been somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that was genuine, just like I'm genuine. But you know, everybody's not a friend like you a friend.
No. What's up, Jay? You see your sister up here on the pillow?
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Anyway, but on another note, accountability. I'm
about to play this video before we get off of here for accountability.
I would like for both men and women to be accountable when it comes to the people that they choose to be involved with. I don't like it when women like to say, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it when we bash each other first. Let me just say that. I don't like the whole
when it's a men and women thing.
Men and women bash. Yeah. I don't agree with that. but I don't like it.
But
I'm saying, and both parties are
it's a
justified.
difference.
You know, both sides are justified in certain cases.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree with it. But I think in those cases, I think you should be accountable that you chose that particular mate.
Mm-hmm.
Like when do you say, damn, I did fuck with that bitch. I did that. I if I had done something different, we wouldn't have been in this predicament. Had I said something different, I wouldn't have been in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I chose him or I chose her. I chose him knowing that he already had 5 baby mamas. And I wasn't paying attention, like I wasn't gonna be the 6th. I chose her and I knew she was a bust your window, slash your tires type of chick. But I still fuck with her anyway because the coochie was good.
And I knew he was abusive because I heard about it.
Right. But I decided I was gonna stay anyway because I liked him buying me shit after he whooped my ass.
Yeah, or he might not hit me even though he hit other people.
As like, you know what I'm saying?
So let me play this video and then I need to know if the men has a question. I'm quite sure they do.
You know they got 6 of them. So 2
we
part,
need it short too.
2-part, 3 section question.
Yeah, I'm about to tell hold on. I'm about to tag his ass right now. Do you got a question? Because I'm about to play this video. Hold on.
Hey, they said y'all not gonna be cold this summer.
Oh, I know, right? They most definitely did because I be freezing
y'all
in here.
All that shit last summer.
It be cold in here.
Y'all thought that shit last summer that we was having y'all fucked up in this motherfucker hot. I bet y'all
You
won't
see,
be cold now. I bet y'all won't be hot now. They gonna freeze the motherfucker out like and this motherfucker shiver me timbers and shit.
It's cold in here. That's why I be saying it be freezing.
I was gonna bring a jacket. I'm like, nah.
You should, because you see what I got on. I keep on sleeves.
Right to the door.
It be freezing.
As you walk to the door?
I felt the breeze. I said
she bring her jacket in the car so she can put it on because it be cold in here.
She said you felt the breeze when you hit the door.
Hey, it be cold. Nah, it be cold. Yeah, it be cold. So let me play this other video clip real quick and get them in a chance to give us their question. Cause I don't know, they slacking. We don't need a book. We need a question.
We just need a question, a simple question. Oh, I love her.
Need to take responsibility for is everything comes into your life by energetic invitation. Energetic invitation. If it's vibrating here and you're vibrating here, it's going to come in. If it's vibrating down here and you're down here, it's going to come in. And many of us are vibrating down here and we want somebody up here.
Come on.
So,
come on.
If the relationship doesn't turn the way you want it to turn, what then you have to look at is, okay, what was I doing, thinking, feeling? How was I being that allowed this into my life? And what is it that I've learned about myself that I can get to choose not to do it somewhere else? We have to stop being victims to the things that we attract by energetic vibration, because there's just some things that just can't even get into your life if you're vibrating at a certain frequency.
Yes.
Now, here's the trick. Here's the, the hook. Most of what we're thinking and where we're vibrating from is playing silently in the back of our mind. That's why you got to do your work to clean up your consciousness, to clean up your fears and your angers and all of those things, because that's what's going to attract Boo Boo the Fool. Or, Maquita the Cheetah. That's what's going to attract these.
Not Maquita the Cheetah.
I love her.
Not Maquita the Cheetah. That is hilarious. Maquita the Cheetah.
Yes, Maquita the Cheetah.
Nah, but she said some shit because it's a lot of people that I know, family, friends, that always say, man, I'm single. I love being single, I this, I that. But the people that they do attract and do be in certain relationships with, it be bullshit or it be some drama or it's trash. So is it something
and they attract people that are good for them and they reject love?
That too.
You attract You know what I'm saying? The energy that you said, the energy that you're giving off, you attract that shit. So you got to think like, if I keep attracting trash, what the fuck is trash about me? What the fuck? What's my thought process? What am I thinking? What's attracting me? You know what I'm saying? What's my motivation to be with these individuals? Is it because I like their pockets? Is it because I like their popularity? Is it because I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that is attracting me to them? And if that's not something that you want, how can I, what's in me? You know what I'm saying? What's in me that's trash? What am I shallow? Am I worried about, you know what I'm saying, how much I spent on X, Y, and Z? Am I worried about if my hair is done? Can I go outside without having everything together? Can I just get up, throw some jeans, throw a pair of sweatpants on, a t-shirt, or run to the grocery store? Do I gotta take an hour or two to get together before I leave?
Shit, I don't care nothing about that. Listen, when y'all see me, don't speak to me or nothing. I ain't on none of that. Hey, what's up, Sam? Hey, brother. A, B, C.
D, E, F, G.
I don't like how they sounding. What's the question for the men?
I thought y'all was watching video. That's all y'all on TV. I thought I had a second.
You ain't got no second.
You got a question?
Just ask y'all question.
You got
real
the
quick.
question?
Y'all had plenty of time.
Y'all was all over the place though.
We were. We ain't even get to the accountability until late.
We've been talking about accountability.
I said we didn't get to it till late. So you will always be ready to jump on somebody.
Because it's me right now.
Because it's your man.
Why he make you defensive?
They both do.
Why they make you defensive though?
Because they men.
Because we drinking dark.
They men. Go ahead, ask y'all questions.
So,
it sounds like it's gonna be some bullshit. So,
wow, you gotta. Okay, hi, Crystal. Communication is a key. Y'all talking about accountability, right? And we all know that all of us have struggled with being accountable with certain subjects, right? But having children, how do you fucking instill accountability of children when you ain't necessarily always accountable your goddamn self?
Oh, that's
we
a
be
good
hypocrites. Want our kids to be fully accountable, but yet we tiptoe around certain subjects right in their face and then expect them to be a certain type of way.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this real quick. I would have to. I feel like I need you to repeat that a little bit, but because I don't like how he walked away. But
I feel like you went over that. Like,
I kind of did. But what I'm gonna say is, I'm grown. Stay in the child's place. It don't matter if you grown, child or not. But we do got to take accountability for the things that we show our children when they're growing up. We do. Because if they see you doing something every day, they might start doing it at a young age, like drugs and things like that. I know people, children, their parents was on drugs and they became on drugs. You get what I'm saying? At a young age by watching their parents. So the parents has to take accountability of what they show and what they let their children see when they're growing up and to become adults. Because then the children can throw that back in your face as an adult once they're grown because of the things that they seen you do and the way you act. Like going to their school, the shit you wore to the school, or the way you acted about certain things at the school. You the ghetto mama. Everybody know you the mama. They come up there and cuss everybody out and be looking fucked up, be looking a mess, and don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So you have to take accountability for certain things, especially when you got a child to raise. That's just my say so. You got to take accountability. We not perfect. Nobody is a perfect parent. I can most definitely say I'm not a perfect parent.
Nice.
I just did my best that I could do as a parent. And yes, it's certain things that I did that I probably shouldn't have in front of my children. But once again, I'm not the perfect parent. And y'all will never know what it is. So anyway, next.
So when it comes to if you're not the most accountable person, first of all, that being said, you can't expect to teach your child something that you lack the capacity to do. So that in itself is answering your question.
Like the math problems y'all be giving us.
However, like, but there's no handbook to this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no guide. No one, you know what I'm saying? Every child is different. You know, I'm a multiple children parent, you know, so all my kids are different. You know, so only thing you can do is you can do your best. You know, it's sometimes it's hard to show somebody something that you don't necessarily have the ability to do or you don't do well. But with age, in most cases comes wisdom, and you see things. And only thing you can do is try to guide your children in a direction, you know what I'm saying, to have them be better than what you were. If you don't teach your kids, the streets gonna teach your kids.
But you don't want that.
And you don't want that. So I don't like people not being accountable. I'm the first one to say to my kids, you know, saying that I probably fucked you up, you know, in certain aspects, you know what I'm saying? But I own my shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know every parent doesn't own their shit. Yeah. You know, I know firsthand that every parent doesn't own their shit. And they just want you to be accountable.
Yep, right. That's it.
You right. I know
them like they are humans too sometimes.
Like I know you did. I know. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter
acknowledge it.
My daughter with the other day, my daughter told me my bonus daughter went and been up to the piercing shop a couple of times. I said, damn. Because at a certain point in my life, you know what I'm saying, I went from no piercing, no tattoos to what you see now. You know what I'm saying? And I had way more piercings then than I have now. So it was like I was going through things, but I wasn't coping with them in you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't think it was an unhealthy manner, but I cope with it like I need some ink therapy. I need to get pierced. I need a little bit of pain to compensate for the, you know what I'm saying, the emotional or the psychological pain that I was going through. I needed something to kind of like balance it out. But I did that, and my children saw me, you know what I'm saying, going from being a blank canvas to be like damn, my mama, she got tats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like they'll, you know what I'm saying, your kids don't always do it how you do it. They'll see how you do it and interpret it a different way. You know what I'm saying?
I want my mom for every tattoo she got, but I only wanted one, but I don't really care to have tattoos. But yeah, like you said, some kids want to do the same thing. But yeah, I think I started getting tattoos as I got older. I think too, like I'm really not a pain person, but I just started getting tattoos. My kids love it though.
Well, unfortunately, I just got some bad news, y'all.
What?
Wow.
What?
I just want to say, I want to take this time to, my cousin died today, Kia. I just want to take the time to shout out my cousin Kia. I love you. Wow. My cousins just inboxed me and said that she passed today.
Wow.
This is Hannah's sister. Yeah. So praises. I just want to say my condolences to everybody in the family. And
man,
all right, we're gonna wrap this up. They just text me that.
Took all the wind out you.
Wow. But yeah. All right.
Yeah, we out,
Damn.
y'all. We out.
Yeah. That's sad. We're
Let's
gonna wrap it up, y'all.
Cut to the music. Shout out to Busy One. Shout out to Worldwide Collaborations. Shout out to Day to Day, Men's Motivational Mondays, Women's Wednesdays, of course, and Let's Talk About It Fridays. We gotta go, y'all.
Yeah, we out of here. Peace.
Take me to a place that I ain't never been before. Say he is a stand-up guy and he will never fall. Maybe I can be your lady, maybe we will never know. Let me see what's in your heart, let me dig into your conscience. Stare into your eyes, body language, speaking mindset. Having conversations that take us about the matrix. Wanna be my destiny, but we have reached the destination.
All aboard, ready for my love. It's gonna be great, and it's right on time. So be ready for the takeout. Please don't be late. Let's play that door and explore. Love the way you keep me wanting more. I can't wait, and I'ma tell you my secret. I know you gon' keep it.